Hello, everyone, and welcome to my first episode of the series called Flashbacks. In the series, I'm going to show you my old builds from the time since I first started playing Minecraft. And so I have builds from like as old as beta 1.4 and up to like modern day. And in this first episode of the series, I'm going to show you the central square of the zoo, because I had a few requests to show the centerpiece of the zoo after showing off the hotel. So this is the zoo, and of course, what I'm going to be showing you is how this building looked like in when I first started this building in 1.7, Minecraft 1.7. Then I believe 1.10, and then how it looked like in 1.16 when I recently renovated this building. So I think it's a good way to start off. And another thing you probably may have noticed is that I'm using a shaders mod. And this pretty much gives you all these realistic lighting effects. Like, look how beautiful the water looks. It looks amazing, right? So yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, I guess we could start with the tour. So this is how it all started in Minecraft 1.7, which is I'm Minecraft 1.16.1 right now because I'm too lazy to actually go to Minecraft 1.7 to look at this map. So I just going to be showing you anything in Minecraft 1.17. But anyway, this pyramid was the first version that I have built back like almost 8 years ago. Before it was called Zammer Pyramid, it was built during the Biomes update, and I think it looks amazing. Especially in shaders. I'm gonna show you this in nighttime, and of course, shaders is extremely laggy. One of the laggiest things you can do in Minecraft. So if it doesn't work out or whatever, I can do this in default. But I just want to see how it turns out, because you know shaders is extremely laggy if you are experienced with it. So yeah, this is how my zoo used to look like back then. Not beta, in Minecraft 1.7. Looks pretty like, man, my skill level back then was awful. I have to admit it. Let's go inside. I could reload my chunks actually, because this is so bad. Alright, this is inside the pyramid. So back then when I built this in 1.7, I didn't really take much pride of inside my builds, especially back then. So this is pretty much how it looked like. I have torches. And this is really a community area. So when you visit the zoo, everyone go to the central piece or the central pyramid, which are called the central Zammer or whatever. I can't remember what I called it back then, but you have vendors set up or whoever you want to do some performances or just look around this place, because I think even back then, this was a pretty epic place to visit, especially for a zoo tour of all mobs and whatever. We have some behind the scenes area right there, like the side walls. Let's just go into that. Step right in here. The public isn't allowed in these side rooms, but they're there just to get to the illumination. Well, not illumination, but just to store some utilities. Whoa, that scared me. Just to store some utilities, and yes, there's zombies here, so I'd be very careful in the zoo. But just to pump utilities, a sidewall, and all that. And if you go upstairs, oh gosh, so laggy. If you go upstairs, I mean, where's the stairs? There he is. Nope, it's over here. Upstairs really didn't have anything at all. I can be honest with you. Upstairs was really just like just an empty shell pretty much, with some columns holding up the pyramid. So I was realistic on how these buildings were held up, but I couldn't really think of anything to put up here back then. So it's literally just an empty shell, and with some lights and glowstone and all that good stuff. If you go all the way upstairs, you probably guessed it, the roof of the pyramid. That's a secret area right there, or secret thingy right there. But if you go up here, you reach the very peak of the pyramid, where you can view the entire zoo, which was extremely tiny back then. Like I said, like this is when I first started playing the biome update. I got so exposed to the biomes, and I just wanted to kind of build along a mesa biome on this kind of island, and yeah. But since then, I've been kept since like 1.7. I kept expanding so much that it looks so like different than it is today. So yeah, before we move on to Minecraft, I believe 1.12 or so, when I renovated this place for the first time, well, around it, I should say, and inside of it, not the facade, I changed how here looks because it was just a walkway to it, and that's it. And once you go past the pyramid, you reach the this is the firehouse because you have a few fires and health issues here, and the what called the meeting house right across the street. So all this was maintenance. This was literally the yard for the pyramid. So after you pass the pyramid, you could go to this courtyard. But I did have intentions to expand further out. But this was just a start. So yeah, this is how Zammer Pyramid looked like in 1.7. Alright, I hope the lag wasn't too much. Let's go to nighttime real quickly. And just take a nice view of it. There you go. One thing I don't like about shaders is how bright the sky is. Like, wow. This is how it looks like at night. I thought the lighting effects looked pretty cool, pretty amazing. I think it would look even amazing if the sky wasn't so bright. So, yeah. I guess it's just the moon illuminating the sky, but I don't know. It feels like it just takes away from the builds. But it's actually real darkness. Oh, look at the lava. Watch out, sheep. Watch out, you sheep. Anyway, this is how it used to look like back then. Looks pretty amazing, especially for a build this old. Alright folks, I think we're going to 1.12 and 1.17. So I mean 1.16. So I go to the newer version of this pyramid. Be right back. Alright, I am back, and this is a backup file I actually had to load because I actually couldn't find when I actually first renovated this place for the first time, so I just had to go to one of my more recent backup files. I load that up so we can actually see how this place looked like during my second renovation. This is right before my most recent one, so this is more like Minecraft 1.15 or 14 or something like that. So not too far off, but yeah, I after expanding the zoo by a lot, like I expanded up there as you can see along the mountain part. And remember in the last version that I reviewed, all this used to be all maintenance with the structure there and something. I tore down a slime farm, not a slime farm, a slime exhibit there. There used to be a slime exhibit there. Like this is like the absolute start of me actually renovating this place and making this part of the landscape and connecting the land and the pyramid together. So I tore down a slime farm, and the slime farm was built once after I tore down the meeting hall or meeting house that should be there. So yeah, I can see it's very different. All the maintenance parking lots are gone, and I replaced it with exhibits. That's the Blaze exhibit, which also got torn down. Anyway, let's start from this front. So it looks pretty much the same as you can see the facade itself, including the grass. The biggest difference right here is at the front. Before, here on both sides used to be just complete wasteland or just grass. Let me just do this. I will keep going my frames, my window distance just to reduce lag or whatever. So I did a quick edit. So what I did here was I removed the grassland and kind of make like a little park in this area, so you can actually walk along the sides of the pyramid. And what I was thinking was, oh, there's a nice view of it. And what I was thinking was it would be nice if people were able to walk along the sides of the pyramid. So you can go out here and take a picture in front of the pyramid, especially at nighttime. It looks pretty nice. So that was like a tenth of this, but it wasn't really a permanent solution, if that makes sense. It just like I was still rusty at building, I guess. Like I would say I renovated this in Minecraft 1.12 when I added the parks and the made the south made the surrounding areas a little bit better, but not really that much impressive. And pretty much the side this was back here changed a lot because I tore out this park and much of the maintenance area to expand the zoo itself. And in case you're wondering, I moved the maintenance area right over there. You can see some of the parking lots over there. Let's go down to the I can't remember how to get to the basement of this. Because there's a basement. Even my original there was a basement. But the reason why they show it off in the my first I guess clip was because it pretty much looks exactly the same as did now. Okay, I can't remember how to get down there, so I'm just gonna do this. Okay, I can't remember the official way to get down there. There we go. We made it. This is pretty much the basement. As you can see, I built on top of a hillside. I believe I had to tear down a hillside and actually expand the land, gain a little bit of land because a river used to cut through this. So yeah, you can see the massive piles holding up this structure. Is this realistic? I have no idea. But yeah, this is all the kind of underneath area, which I guess that was there. There's a ladder here. I haven't been down here for a while, but I just thought of it and might as well just show it off, because why not? Like, I had to remove that because it would interfered with some things. Oh, right. From the front door, which hasn't really changed a lot. This is the front yard or the bridge. Like last time, you reached the pyramid itself, and of course, like last time, you go inside, and initially looks pretty much the same. Like, yeah. Except for the middle here, where I expanded upwards a bit. Just because I did that just to have more class, more character to this inside, unlike before. So I really made sure I renovate a little bit inside. But the main renovations happen on the second floor. Other than the landscape, the second floor changed quite a bit. It actually had a purpose, unlike before. I just made up the staircase, and you can see it's a little bit different than before. Here's some behind the scenes areas. Sorry, not behind the scenes. Some things that you're not supposed to see up here. By the way, the public isn't really allowed up here. It's mainly just because I can. I was trying to make this like a almost like a room or a hotel space, but it didn't really work out. I mean, it had no windows in it, so it didn't really work out for me. I believe in here's the bathroom and the tub, so whatever. And you can see from down up here, you can just see the main room down there where the public is. And we go on top here. Like last time, you reach the very roof of this facility. So as you see, not much has changed, but the zoo has really expanded at this point, especially in Minecraft 1.15 or 16, wherever I renovated this. Well, sorry, when I began my latest renovation. So yeah, amazing. Like I said, there used to be a green slime exhibit, but I had to tear that down for this renovation, which I'm going to show right about now. And this is it. This is the newest renovated tower, which I renovated a few months ago, which looks amazing. 1.16. So yeah. This is my new renovated Grand Central, a huge improvement over the last one and the original one. So I completely overhauled this place, including all surrounding landscapes and the park behind it. I even tore down the Blaze farm to add a park, which relates to the structure. So let's get started. As you can see, inside also have been completely renovated as well. Mainly on the second floor, but a lot. And of course, the basement is pretty much the same, practically. And I can see I have a gravel pathway. Instead of just going inside of it, you can all go left and right. So let me just do this view. So once you go off the bridge, you can literally go left or right. Let's go right because that's a much better route. You can see you get a good view of things. There's a little bridge to go over a ravine. That is over underneath that bridge right there, which is not flooded really, actually, because I think it touches the water. You can see there's another entrance on the left side and the right side. Top and bottom or whatever. And then you can go to the back. This is the back side. This is where the slime farm I tore down was. Remember the orange planks that was there? Yep, that's to make a way to expand the pathway from left to right and to complement this structure better. And as you can see, there's a little park there. You'll see it relates similarly to that structure right there. And of course, there's some gathering grounds right in front of the firehouse, which you can see also changed quite a bit. I know a lot of people tell me I should probably tear down the firehouse too because it's so close to it, but I haven't yet. Why? Because I don't know. I just haven't. I just need a better place to put the firehouse. Oh gosh, that's a huge flashback right there. I hope this is working well enough. As you can see, this is a maintenance area back here behind the firehouse, but in front of it, of course, is all for the public. And there's actually official better entrance to the basement, which we already saw, so I'm not going to take a look at that again. Alright, let's get to the front and let's go inside, because we have a lot to see in here. Wow, shaders looks amazing, but it ruins your performance, so it's really laggy. Alright, let's cross the bridge into the structure itself. Left goes left, right goes right, obviously. And you can see Grand Hamilton Pyramid. And it looks amazing again. This is the front area, the front lobby, which I added to make sure you know this is the main entrance, the real main entrance. And of course, I updated. This is for employees only, but actually I can't remember. But this is pretty much some the sidewalls like from earlier, except it looks a little different because I added the windows as you saw from the front. And once you go past the lobby, which is over there, you reach the same place, the central piece. You can see it looks amazing down here. Pretty much the same. Like I said, most of the renovation happened on the second floor inside. So we're going to skip by this. This is the other entrance you can use. There's also one in the back and the other side as well. As you can see, staff only, because beyond that is maintenance. You can see the safety building right there and the fire station right behind it, or firehouse, whatever you call it. Let's go upstairs. Let me see if I remember where the stairs were. Sorry, quick edit there. Let's go upstairs. Same thing. Oh yeah, there's also way also to the basement, which is of course not available to the public. So there really should be a fence here. So I'm just gonna add that in because you know it needs to be it needs to be safe so people won't wander down there by accident and hurt themselves. Even though there's zombies wandering around, but as you can see up here, looks a little different. There's actually some windows you can actually see outside. And here is a little dark, but that's okay. I like the 1.17 light block, which means you can add a lot of lighting here, so it won't be restricted with the glowstone and roof. So this is like the second floor of this, the balcony of this floor. As you can see, it's more like an observation thing. Come on, Enderman. Observation thingy now, I guess, or whatever. May look a little more interesting. And now the public can go up here and just explore here and maybe learn a thing or two about animals or whatever. These are windows, which looks like it looks pretty invisible, but if you look closely, there's actually you can actually see some of the window planes, mainly up there. So yep, I improved the center right there. And go up here is another level of windows. So you can go out and see. I believe you can actually go outside of this level right here. Yes, you can see the doorways. So like before, you can actually go outside and experience the these pyramid levels. So yeah, pretty nice. You can see they're nice and detailed now, up close. If you go here, as you can see a good view of everything as well. You can also see how much I expanded. Like all this in my 1.7, all these 1.7 wasn't here. Like anything past this pyramid didn't exist in 1.7. So yeah, this structure just shows how far this device came. Like wow. There's also entrances to the lower level as well, but I'm not gonna visit there because I'm too lazy to. And I don't think people find that too interesting. Okay, so lagging a lot, so I'm just going to. So fortunately, you do need to use the ladder to get to the next floor. I believe you do. Yeah, you do need a ladder. So this is not open directly to the public, so you need to schedule a tour or whatever to get up here. Here you go. Here's another entrance to get to a higher level. Well, it's not really a level, but it's something, you know. It's something. But same thing. Just say walk around, observation, whatever. Just a lot more details to add to the pyramid. This is what this all is. It's not really serve a purpose. It's just for being curious and looking around. I know, kind of boring, but whatever. And is this the top? Nope, this is the this level right here. So yeah, you can see I'm a little lost. I'm a little lost. I'm gonna admit it. I'm a little bit lost here. I'm trying to get to the top. It's pretty. Like I said, the FPS is a little bit lower in shaders, so I just have to kind of get used to it. There he is. I think that's how you. Yep, that's how you get upstairs. Similar to my earlier builds. And of course, you can climb your way all the way up. Some more windows, and you can climb yourself all the way up to the tippy top of the pyramid, and you get the fantastic views. Of course, in shaders, you can't really see that far away. Hope you can see some exhibits way down there. I think that's the shulker exhibit actually right over there. I think you can see the gas exhibit right there, but you can see quite far away. That's the park I recently built. You can see some of the mesa, and you can see some part of the original part of the park as well as the polar bear park. No, that's the snow column exhibit, and yeah, and that's an ice skating rink with the I think the white dudes, the frozen zombie dudes. I forgot what you call them, but you know. But yeah, this is pretty much it for this episode. Episode 1 of Flashbacks. Let's take a look at this at nighttime, and I do my outro. Oh my glob. This looks amazing at night. I can't lie. I didn't expect this to look fill in the water. I didn't expect this to look so good at nighttime. But it does. Of course, watch out for the mob because they're still here. The mobs are everywhere in the zoo. What can I say? It's a zoo. I can't turn into peaceful, so this is what I get instead. Anyway, y'all, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoy. If you like it, please leave it a like. If you hate it, please leave a dislike instead. But if you enjoy it, please even consider subscribing. Anyway, y'all, enjoy this night view, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.